Lately, my scalp has been flaking and going absolutely crazy, so it's time for a hair detox.
My heart just wants this to me, you know this. I'll be your lifeline, yeah. I promise you can call on me. Calling, you calling, calling. I promise you.
Hi lovelies, welcome to my channel. My name is Juliet if you're new here, and we're going to go straight into the video. So to start off, you'll need a glass bowl. It is better to use a glass bowl when it comes to any type of clay DIY because the clay can begin to react to plastic. So if you don't have glass, then please use wooden. Then I am going to be using a wooden spoon, a wooden spatula, and I'll be using apple cider vinegar. And the recipe is very simple. For this one, I'll be using just 2 ingredients really. So I'll be using this apple cider vinegar, and I'll also be using French green clay. So I'm just showing you my measuring cup. So that's 1 cup, and then just a little measuring cups. So just have these handy. Then you'll also need an applicator bottle. I will be using this at the end. You don't have to have it, but then if you do have it, it makes the whole process way easier and much less messy. Then I also might be using this brush just to make sure that I get the mask into my scalp, on the roots of my scalp. Alright, so that's mostly all you need. Okay, one more thing, you also need a cling film. This is just supposed to help you cover your mask if you're not going to be using it immediately, so it stops your mask from drying out. So instead of putting it in the fridge, just cover it up with a cling film and then just leave it out at room temperature. But I do advise that you use your mask on the same day that you make it. As I mentioned earlier, I'll be using French green clay for this detox. You can use bentonite clay or kaolin clay. Either of the three will do the work, will do the same thing, but they have different benefits. So I decided to use this one because this is what I have at the moment, and I have about 100 grams of it. So all the details about where I purchased it and everything you need to know about it is going to be in the description box below. So French green clay has many benefits, and some of which include that it eliminates dirt, product buildup and toxins, and they are really good for attaching themselves to oil, bacteria and impurity, to eliminate them and to leave your skin and scalp and hair cleansed, clarified and balanced. And as you saw my scalp at the beginning of this video, my scalp is flaking and it's not itchy, it's just really flaky, and it's not everywhere on my scalp, it's just a particular section of my scalp. So this hair detox is necessary. A quick disclaimer: if you are going through something similar, be cautious as to which clay you use on your hair. And if you have severe flaky scalp, I do suggest you see a trichologist, or if you can't find one, a dermatologist in your area, just to diagnose what exact hair condition that you may have. I know that mine is from product buildup and just dirt, because I have been really busy for the past few weeks and I just haven't had time for my hair and just a lot of personal things. So that's the reason why my scalp is flaking like this. So my scalp is usually really clean and healthy, so I don't have any scalp issues. So this is just product buildup. Alright, so on to the mixing. So with the apple cider vinegar, I make sure I shake it well because of the mother is always at the bottom. So I shake it properly and then I pour it into my French green clay. So I just pour a little at first and then I stir. So I want to get a smooth consistency, but I don't want it thick. I want it to be able to enter the applicator bottle and come out of the applicator bottle really easily. So I want it to be just like a bit runny, and I am mostly putting 90% apple cider vinegar and like 10% warm water. So you can play around with it, depends on how the health of your hair is and your scalp, but it depends on what you want, to be honest. So I really wanted my scalp cleansed and I wanted my hair completely detoxed. So because I also shook it so much. I noticed that the difference between using a French green clay and using bentonite is that it really fizzes. I don't really have the details of the science behind this, but I will definitely look into it and to see why it remained fizzy for the most part. It took a while before it stopped bubbling, and I know that French green clay has a negative charge, so that definitely has to do something with the reaction it has with apple cider vinegar. So you also don't have to use apple cider vinegar. You can use aloe vera juice if you have it, so that has a more subtle cleansing effect. So, but this is what I wanted. Alright, so just mix to the consistency that you are comfortable with, and once you're done, you should have something like this. So I simply just poured it into the applicator bottle using a funnel, and we're ready to go. So this is what it looks like. I still had some left over in the bowl, so I used that cling film I showed you earlier just to close it up to prevent it from drying out. And I'm just showing you just in case someone is going to ask me, did everything enter the applicator bottle? No, it didn't. There's still some left over, and I ended up using everything, as you would see at the end of the video. Just make sure to watch till the end so you can see how to apply it, the most effective way to apply it. For me, you can choose to tweak it the way you want it, but then just watch till the end to understand what I'm talking about. Okay, now the first thing I'm doing is detangling. You don't have to detangle, but I chose to detangle because I knew that I'll have a lot of shed hair come out because I haven't detangled my hair in 2 weeks plus. So I decided to detangle, but not thoroughly, just like pull out the shed hair that comes out naturally once you just touch your hair. So that's what I'm doing right here. I'm just spraying a bit of water and then using my oil mix, which I'm going to show you all in a different video how I make that, how I infuse that, and then I'm just rubbing it all over my hair, making sure I focus on the length and the ends of my hair that's thinning. Now this is the state of my scalp like I showed you earlier. It's just on the left side of my scalp, just a particular area. It's not all over my scalp, it's not all over my hair, just in that particular area. And I know, because I know it's product buildup and dirt and just like a reaction to a product that I used the last time I did my wash day. So that's how I know that it's nothing serious. Okay, so something else I want to show you here is if you take a look at my thinning hair, you would notice that my left side looks more damaged than the right. So the hair on my left side is thinning way more than the hair on my right, which is pretty interesting to find out because I didn't even know. I thought it was even all the way around, but then when I detangled my hair like this, I noticed it more. It was a lot more glaring, as you can see as well. Alright, so back to the tutorial. So I'm applying the clay mix to the back of my hair first, and I'm going section by section to make sure that I get every single strand of hair and to get my roots as well. If you transfer your clay into an applicator bottle, be mindful that when you shake it to make sure it's mixed properly, that it actually squirts out. So be careful. If you don't know that, it can get all over you and all over your bathroom. So always point it in the direction of your hair once it's spraying out. The effect of the clay begins almost instantly. My curls began to pop, take shape, and it was really easy, really simple. I left this part in so you could see how I did the middle of my hair, which is probably the most difficult part apart from the back. And I just managed to make sure that I got every strand coated. Alright lovely, so I'm all done now. This is what it looks like. The part where my scalp is flaking ridiculously is really itchy. So I'm just massaging the clay in that area just to make sure that it gets everything out. So this is what my hair looks like. My curls are already popping. I'm just zoom out so you can see everything. Okay. So this is what my hair looks like. I love clay washes. It just activates your curls instantly. So let me show you the back. So I made sure to go section by section to get every single strand of my hair. So also make sure that you wear a shirt that you don't mind, staining, and put some newspapers on the floor to prevent any of the clay from getting on the floor. So I used up everything. As I said, 100 grams is perfect for my hair. So the one in the bowl is finished. The one in the bottle is also finished. Everything is gone. Well, everything is on my hair. So I heard that you can either leave it to dry or you could cover it up, but then covering it up also allows the heat to activate the clay. So I think I definitely would cover it up. The only issue is, I don't leave my hair loose, but I have to leave my hair loose now because I have to wash out the clay completely. And I forgot to take off my earrings. So yeah, so I'm gonna put this plastic bag over my hair just for about 10-20 minutes and then rinse it out with warm water and follow up with deep conditioner, and I'll show you all the results. I'll show you all the results after I rinse out so you can see the effect of the clay firsthand on my hair. But you can actually see it right now, to be honest. Tuck it in. Right. So this is what my curls, my 4C natural hair looks like. Immediately after rinsing the clay, I noticed that I still had some clay left in my hair, so I went back to rinse again. My scalp also looks clean. It doesn't itch like it was at the time of application, and overall my hair was absolutely detoxed. So I followed up with a conditioner, and this is what my hair looked like after deep conditioning. So yeah, so this is what my hair looks like. I just slicked it down. I had to go out. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I hope you all learned something as well. Don't forget to detox your hair once in a while, especially when your hair is just rejecting everything, and your scalp as well. So remember to detox. All right, so don't forget to live well, live great, and pray always. God loves you and God bless you. Take care, lovelies. Bye.